Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be from the recent ZOTAC Cup, which was played about 2 to 3 days ago. Um, Volume sounds a little loud, but I'm going to leave it alone for now. Either way, it's going to be a human mirror. I don't think we had a human mirror in quite some time. What is being pinged? I have no idea. We are speed building this Altar of King for Animaa, who is going to be spawning as the blue human player on the top right. His opponent is going to be Yumiko, who is going to be spawning as the red human player on the bottom right. Oh, left would have been a problem. Yumiko is going to be normal building, or just building his Altar of Kings the normal way. And we have an Archmage out for Animaa. This player, I wouldn't say wildly regarded as successful. This player has been playing Warcraft for a pretty lengthy amount of time. Of course, I judge the basis from, like previous replays, or their ZOTAC account if they have a ZOTAC account. I don't know what's being pinged for. Obviously no observer chat just quite yet. We do have quite a few observers, of course. Okay, Archmage is nearly out. This barracks will be completed. The problem about speed building that Altar of Kings is that it will delay your footmen somewhat. And there we go, moving out with those militia. Looks like the orange creep camp is going to be the target, the rock golem camp. Probably going to drop rather good item, usually does.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't know. Oh wow. The aura from this Null Overseer is actually being affected to this Forest Troll and the Ogre Warrior. Okay. That's a bit loud. Actually, I am going to change this a little bit. Seems loud to me for some reason. I mean, this sound settings are already the same though. Rock Golem's going to be taken down, and the item is going to be Scourge Bone Chimes. Great item for a human player early on. Generally will have to sell that if he chooses to go for the route of spellcasters, or hell, even just riflemen in general. Generally, human mid to late game compositions tend to be ranged units, so yeah, 15% lifesteal for melee units doesn't really affect that much later on in the game. The item is going to be Slippers of Agility as well as a Wand of Mana Stealing. This null camp is going to be taken out. Animaa is going to steal that from Yumiko under his nose. And we have a hiring farm being placed down over there. So Yumiko might not be going for a quick expansion anytime soon. Here we go with these two Archmagi engaging. Yumiko does have two water elementals. One of them will be taken down, but not before dealing a ton of damage to that Archmage. Yumiko did hire himself a Shadow Priest early on, but he is being chased by the Footman and the Archmage of Animaa. We can see that lifesteal in play. It's not really going to be that significant. I hate to do the math here, but probably 2, maybe 3 hit points regain. I like to see, but oh well, it's probably not going to happen. We are going to have Footman slipping by and maybe killing one peasant militia. Oh, that was a little odd. Thought the militia would run away. Apparently he engaged and was able to get one hit off. Animaa was able to steal that troll berserker from that previous mercenary camp. And this overseer is finally going to be cleared out. Okay. Oh, Archmage shaking the bulge in the face. Even more. Oh, does he have an Arcane Vault coming up? I don't think so. He might be going for an expansion though. Potion of Invulnerability, that is full 15 seconds. And a Slippers of Agility +3. Not particularly as useful as the other item, but it'll do for some extra bit of gold. And it's going to be +6 claws from that Overseer. Generally a nice item, especially since he already dealt so much damage to that Archmage before. Level 3 versus level 2, I believe. Yes, it is. Slippers is going to be sold, and Boots of Speed is going to be purchased.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Animaa is going to take some, I guess, damage. He is going to lose one Scout Tower, though. I'm not sure how much damage is actually going to be dealt. We do have 2 Shadow Priest stuff Yumiko, so that is a ton of healing for him right now. This Footman probably waiting for a unit to higher up. We do have a Force... we have a Troll Berserker as well as another Shadow Priest for Animaa. So Animaa is going to attack Yumiko's base. We are going to keep, and we're nearly completed for Yumiko. Animaa is a little bit behind in his... how should I say it? Both his army and probably tech. Like, actually, army seems a little even. But we shall see. The Shadow Priest is being chased by Yumiko, while Yumiko, his Archmage, not giving any cares whatsoever.
A town is under siege.
Hiring farm still taking damage. We do have a pair of low hit point footmen. But of course, footmen are the same speed as footmen. Animaa, not sure what he's doing with those idle peasants. He is probably a little preoccupied with something else. Did lose that Shadow Priest, so that is a little bit of a loss right there. Level 2 elementals out for both players, and these footmen should have seen that. Oh well. Okay, tier 2 for Yumiko. We are going to get a Mountain King out for his second hero. Keep tech finally for Animaa. No player is going to go for an expansion just quite yet. Obviously Yumiko is playing more aggressive than usual, so don't know. Might go for an expansion. Probably, or he might not. Animaa moving out. A couple of low hit point units really. One Berserker and his Archmage especially is the problem here. Yumiko did not start creeping just quite yet. He did wait for some reason, and now he is going to defend his base without any usage of a TP scroll. Mountain King's nearly out, so it's probably waiting for that time. Doesn't want to scare that Archmage, but the Archmage is going to get scared, and there we go with the Stormbolt, getting one of the footmen, and we'll be able to kill him. Ooh, was he able to kill him though? Animaa did try to go for a denial, but I can't tell. Tier 2 is about to be completed. We do have 2 Scout Towers yet to be upgraded, and there we go with the Stormbolt on a footman. Mountain King's probably chasing another footman, maybe a Shadow Priest. Who knows? Oh, it's gonna be the Berserker, the hard-hitting mercenary, and hell, Mountain King probably could kill himself unless Animaa wants to deny it. Not think he is going to do so. Mud Golem has been hired, so he'll provide some slows, most likely on that Mountain King, as his chasing ability is kind of annoying, especially for, you know, the one being chased. We do have the Arcane Sanctums out for Yumiko. He is starting to produce his own priests, so he will no longer rely on those pretty expensive as Shadow Priests, as they do cost, I believe, 3 food. Oh, I hope I got that right. Tier 2, not enough resource for a second hero though, as Animaa is going to go straight for a double Arcane Sanctum. He might end up regretting that kind of decision, but who knows. Warlord camp's going to be cleared out. Oh, but here comes Yumiko with his Archmage, going to interrupt that Berserker's healing. Oh, but he's going to be slowed. He is going to take a lot of damage, surprisingly a lot of damage actually. Wow, that was a ton. But either way, we do have, I thought we had Sorceresses, but I forgot it was the Muck Golem. Warlord going to be taken down. Rune Brace is going to be picked up on that Mountain King. He did also pick up a Robo Magi +6 somewhere. I'm not sure where he got that item from. Oh, Footman taken down. He was able to take the Trapper when he before he died. Not sure on that Stormbolt. And the Tome Trapper, oh, Tome of Experience has been picked up, so that is going to be 100 experience on that MK, which is surprisingly very good. Here we go with the Stormbolt, level 2 Stormbolt on that Troll Berserker, and that is going to be level 4 on the Archmage as well. He does have one Ivory Tower. We also have Animaa's Mountain King out and fighting. Yumiko's Mountain King going to take some damage. He does have a Scroll of Healing, might be given a TP Scroll to use, and there we go with the TP Scroll. The Militia also being pulled for Animaa, was able to take down one of the priests before retreating, but he did lose a couple of peasants in the process. And it looks like Animaa is going to go straight into Spellbreakers, as yeah, he does not have a single priest or sorceress. Okay, supply count, I think Yumiko, yeah, he is in the lead. 46 versus 37,
Players' forces are under attack.
and that is honestly quite a lead. Okay, it does look like Yumiko is going to set himself an expansion. He is bringing the militia over. Meanwhile, Animaa is still creeping out with, hopefully, a level 2 Mountain King very soon. He would like that Mountain King either at level 3 or possibly at level 4 with that level 2 Bash as well as the level 2 Stormbolt. Circlet has been picked up, and Animaa will find out that his opponent is going to expand. And to be honest, Yumiko, it's going to be a smart investment for him. No doubt about that. And we do have that Stormbolt initiating for Yumiko, but the Stormbolt's going to be coming in, and Animaa's MK, we're going to have the militia actually fighting alongside the army for Yumiko. Meanwhile, the footman avidly chasing that MK. MK does look like he's going to be in trouble. We do have that invulnerability potion finally being used at 50 health around that. We also have that arcane tower out. Probably should be going after either the Archmage or maybe the MK when he's finally done. Feedback damage, or at least minor feedback damage on that Archmage. He does have a Scroll of Healing though, so he needs to be careful. MK, oh, one hit away, and there we go. That is going to be level 4 on that MK for Yumiko, and the Archmage is going to take a Stormbolt to the face. Animaa slowly losing his units as he's, I guess, full-heartedly chasing
A player's forces are
a unit that is faster. Not sure if, you know, he should be really dedicating himself to those kills, but oh well. Yumiko still has, oh, Yumiko purchased himself a Staff of Teleportation, rendering that chasing pointless. That is kind of heartbreaking. Yumiko halfway done with his expansion. MK about to be revived. Meanwhile, Animaa does get himself 2 more Spellbreakers. Spellbreakers. Wonder how much they will actually factor into this. Yumiko does have a considerable amount of footmen, I guess from his early game, or I guess he produced more at tier 2, I don't know. We do have a blacksmith out, and we do have 1-0 for those footmen and Spellbreakers.
a player's
Meanwhile,
forces
the
are under
priests
attack.
are still at adept training. We are still at tier 2 for Yumiko. That might change after that expansion, you know, pays off. We do have this expansion, or at least gold mine, being cleared out. Animaa, does he have a TP scroll? Oh wow, he does not have a TP scroll, so his main base is going to take a crap ton of damage before he actually arrives, and that is a considerable distance. And obviously the Archmage is going to be coming in before his entire army, so he needs to be careful before engaging a little clumsily. Oh well. One farm taken down for Animaa. He is currently supply blocked, but to be honest, all he could produce is another peasant before hitting upkeep, so probably not something he would have liked to do. We also have a couple of peasants building an expansion, so he knows that he would pretty much be powerless if he does not have an economic, I guess, equivalence, I should say. I have no idea. Either way, surprisingly, Animaa still has one unupgraded scout tower. I think it would have been useful if it either turned into another arcane tower, which there is a couple of elementals out for Yumiko, or just, I don't know, just another guard tower. Berserker's going to be Storm Bolted. MK, how close is he to level 5? Not even close. Archmage, however, is close to level 5. Probably level 3 Elementals coming up very soon. We do have a pin of energy on that Mountain King though, so he is going to be lighting it up with those Storm Bolts. Again, Elemental tried to deny that Berserker. I don't think he was successful. Meanwhile, wow. A lot of hits on that Elemental. Probably should have been worthwhile taking a second Arcane Tower maybe. Footmen are going to be cleaning up, taking out these peasants and possibly militia. These Arcane Towers really can't do anything. We do have 1-1 Footmans now. And MK? Was it MK? I think it was the MK, I have no idea. We do have a Tome of Retraining for that Archmage, so we do have Blizzard coming in possibly, but don't know. I mean, Yumiko's obviously going to reposition his army when that Blizzard comes into play against those priests, and obviously those Spellbreakers really can't be injured from that kind of spell. Spellbreakers are going to be acting just like those footmen. Really curious on what kind of corpses those were. Were they Yumiko's or were they Animaa's militia? If they were actually there. I think those are Yumiko's peasants, as pretty much all of Animaa's got is pretty much massacred in the main base. Animaa still does, or at least he does have 5 peasants in his expansion. And here we go with these Spellbreakers. Currently 7 Spellbreakers against Yumiko's entire army. And there we go. Quick burst of damage. Scroll of Healing is going to be used. Double Scroll of Healing. And there we go with that 7-second Vulnerability Potion. Yumiko, I think he's just outnumbering his opponent. I believe he has double his food supply. 36 versus 66. That is very close. MK for Animaa is going to take a ton of damage. I think the Archmage might actually get the last hit off. Will he? No, it's going to be the Spellbreakers, I think. Let's just check that out. Meanwhile, Animaa's Archmage was taken down. Or at least not taken down. He is forced to run. What is being pinged? I have no idea. Oh, very quick surround on this Archmage. Was able to, I guess, give an invulnerability potion to prevent that damage, but the Spellbreakers are not moving. GG from Animaa. Did not want to wait to kill that Archmage. He unfortunately lost both of his heroes. A valiant effort, but to be honest, Yumiko is not that kind of opponent to, I guess, underestimate. By the way, I'll see you guys in game 2, and hopefully you guys enjoyed.